Hi everyone, we're here today to show you how that you can make your Instagram reels, because they're longer, show up really nice on your grid where all the text or whatever you want to be in the visible view will show on your grid and look really nice. So I don't know how new anyone is here to Canva, so I'm going to kind of talk as if you're new. But I do want you to just grab a note paper so you can maybe take some notes, or you can just log into your Canva and follow right along. All right. So there's a couple different ways to pull up reels. A lot of times if you know, or have already been using it, it's going to show up here as a suggestion. Right here, you could do a search for it. Or up here, you can just hit create design and, you know, it'll be somewhere in the drop down. Okay, so we're going to open a new reel. Now, the first thing you'll notice is that my box, I can't quite see the top or the bottom. So I'm just going to shrink it just a little so that I can see the whole border. And then I'm just weird like this, but I'm just going to go ahead and name it reel, because once you start entering text in, this, you know, gets to be super long title. It thinks all of your text is part of the title, and it's just really long. Okay. Now, the next part is you'll notice that I do have the rulers and guides up here. Okay. And so actually I'm going to make this a little bigger, right like that. Okay. So I'm going to show you how to turn the rulers and guides on, and you're going to go to file up here and you hover over view settings and you will see rulers and guides. Make sure it's just check mark on. Okay. The other thing we're going to do is we're going to first kind of just do our border for the square in the middle that you want to show up on your grid. So you just take this line here and you just literally drag it down. The top one is going to go on, I guess you'd call it, well, it's 446, but it's this first line here. Okay. And then you drag the second line down to the middle right here of the 1400. Okay. And then you see you have a perfect square in the middle, and anything in that square is what's going to show up on your grid. So I'm going to go head over to elements and I'm going to show my search for beach right here. Okay. Now, once your results come up, you're going to go ahead and click on videos. Okay. Now you can search through all these videos, because a lot of times you can crop out a still a nice area in even a wide horizontal image. But for the sake of this is, and I would recommend when you're doing reels, is to click on this hamburger menu here, and you're going to click on vertical. Okay. And that way all the videos are now lined up pretty much how they're going to be. So I'm going to click on this one. We'll do this one. And I need to make it big. So I just drag it up to the corner, and then I take this little corner expansion. It'll let me here. Come on now. It's being difficult. Okay. All right. There we go. All right. And then just, you know, pull it out so it covers the whole thing. Now you'll notice all these videos are different lengths of time. I usually make my reels about 7 seconds. This one is a really long one. So I'm going to scroll over and grab this and shrink it back to about 7 seconds. Okay. And it'll be right about there. Okay. And that'll be my video. Now we're ready to go. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to add text, which the shortcut for text is T. And I'm going to use my brand font, which we'll have another video soon on brands, which will be right here. And my color is blue. So I'm going to go to click it on blue, and it'll be super hard to read, as you can imagine, over some busy video in the back, depending on your video. So I'm going to go ahead and hit effects. I'm going to put a background on my text. Now that looks, you know, really good as far as being able to read it, but it's a beautiful picture, right? So I don't want to hide that. I usually will take my transparency down to about 55, like that. And then I click here on the color. You can make it anything you want. I usually brand all mine to beige. Okay. And then I'm just going to put this here and do my little text thing. So I'm going to do 5 ways. Helps if it's typing. Okay, 5 ways you can save time creating content. Okay. All right, and then you can either expand it out the way you want there, and I'm just gonna make it like maybe a hair bigger. Boom, boom. I don't want that to be capital. There we go. I know this is not ideal text. I'm just giving you an example here. It's not how I would make it look, trust me. But okay, you see how it fits between the lines. So that means this whole thing is going to show. Now, here's a really great tip. I just recently started doing this and oh my God, it is a game changer. Okay. When you're creating content, if you can, every day, sometimes we let life get in the way and we don't create with intention. We're just like, oh my God, I got to get some content up for the day. So in order to be well prepared and well planned out, you can whip some, so many of these reels out and like really pretty fast. Okay. Obviously the research is what you want to talk about, right? I got to find those 5 ways now, right? So, what I do is I click on this notes button down here and you will either go research, right? What I want to put maybe on ChatGPT, maybe on something else. And then I put all my notes here. So 5 ways, blah, blah, blah. Okay. And then I'm going to put all my hashtags, digital marketing, goals, okay. Now, when I go ahead, now what I do, because you can only post reels on your phone or tablet, you can't really post them from your desktop. So I will leave this here. I've already downloaded the Canva app on my phone. And while it's small to work with, I actually don't mind doing it. Sometimes I'll work on it when I'm watching TV at night. It's actually kind of fun. But the other thing you can do is I can leave this here, literally close this tab out because I'm kind of done with the creating portion of it. And then I can download the reel to my phone, copy this, okay? And this is what will go in my captions so that when I bring up the Instagram app, I'm going to add the reel, upload the reel, add music, trending music, and then I'm going to paste the caption in there and post. It's super fast. So then now you've used this one and you've got many more that you've made ahead of time and you already have, you don't have to think about what you're going to write about it. That seems to be like the holdup. So you could take one day, do all the research, make 10 reels, 15 reels, 21 reels, whatever you want for the week and be all planned out for the week. It saves a lot of time. Okay. And just to show you how that looks on your actual grid is you can see how these fit in nice. And, you can see all the wording and it just looks nice and centered. This one is a little off. I messed up on that one, but you kind of get the gist. And I just, uploaded all these and so we'll see what happens there. But anyway, it lines them up nice on your grid and you can be organized in creating your content. So come back for more tips. I'll be doing other ones on Instagram, Pinterest, and other stuff. And I hope you follow me. Thanks so much and you have a great day.